Ha ha ha. Konbanwo. Good evening. I'm using a new mic right now, a headset one. It should probably be better than a laptop mic, but I'm not sure how much better it will be. Today I'll be doing a little bit of Ace Attorney, but since I played the first two of the 3 games already, we will be doing just the third one. There I'm on the 3rd case already, and I didn't start this one yet, so how about we go right in? We'll be in for quite a bit of trial and error this time. One moment. Game 1. Okay, here we go. That's enough. The court sees no reason to further prolong this trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for this. It wasn't me. I swear, it wasn't me. One moment, my order is too high. This might be a bit better. Wait, isn't this Phoenix? Why should Phoenix kill someone? But quality seems alright. Okay. January 6, 10:03 AM. Right and Co. Law Offices. The start of the new year. It always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. One moment, the game order seems a bit loud to me. Or at least for me. So, Max. Better. It was literally blasting my ears. One moment. More. Still. Tiny bit less. Okay, this might be better. The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. Really, Maya? I bet it does, Maya. So, I've decided that our resolution should be 2. Take on the world. I don't want to. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think you've maybe had more than enough mistletoe cake. Nana, you've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal! Oh, it's Detective Gunshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Likewise. Now listen up, right? I wanna... Here's another fruitful year of the Lawyer Police Corporation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal. You've got some explaining to. Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? What? Well, here, have this. It's really nothing much, but... Yay, thanks! Look, pal, we need to talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? No, yes, no. Are you doing this on purpose? Haha, I guess I busted. This looked like my first practical joke of the year. Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine? Hey, I wanna see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. Defense attorney gave an almost childish amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. But what's the issue from anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news to me. But I wasn't involved in my poisoning case in December. Seems like a fraud up here too. So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way, you don't mean Attourney, Nick? Pony. It must be Gunshoe's idea of a joke. I guess he's starting the year with one too. Magazine clip added to the court record. An article from December 5th says I was trounced and my client was found guilty. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault that judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix, right? Is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves? But they didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember. You better make this right now. And that means take the case back to court, got it? Sounds like you got the first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. Wait, since when can completed cases be taken back to court? I think that's not part of Ace Attourney. I don't know, the judge already issued a guilty verdict on this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. I guess that New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good, I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? So, 2 Phoenix rides? I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix, right? If a client entrusted the case to me based on my reputation, I guess I'm kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of a guy would do that? Charlie, quite a decorative plant. He's sort of a keepsake, something to remember me by. Sure, the office is a mess, but I never forgot to water this little fella. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain is getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over. They started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called Gatewaterland. Ooh, I wonder if that bellboy is going to send me a greeting card this year too? An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it a long time ago. Maya watched it recently and she cried all night too. Which, I guess, is why it's back up on the wall. I have to check it out one of these days. It's my desk. I don't get to use it much, so it's still super neat and tidy from when Pearls cleaned it. Difficult looking legal books stand in a formal little room. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long that they are covered in a layer of dust. Maybe I should at least pretend to read them once in a while. Coffee card? It's Attorney's badge. It's my all-important badge. It shows that I am a defense attorney. Magatama, a present from Maya. A trade to people who have secrets in their hearts. Magazine clipping. An article from December 5th says I was chosen, my client was found guilty. Maya Fey, age 19. My assistant and a disciple in the Korean tradition of spirit channeling. Mia Fey, deceased. Maya's older sister and my eternal mentor in life and law, passed away 2 years ago. Godot, age unknown. A prosecutor who is shrouded in mystery. He seems to know me somehow. Dick Gumshoe, age 32. Homicide detective at the local precinct, in charge of the initial investigation. So, what's our first move? I guess we'll go down the detention center and talk. Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at a chance to meet you, right? Hey. Let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this. I wonder if he looks exactly like you. You're phony. Senior, I mean. I hope not. And what kind of name for an evil noble is Spvwvky anyway? Ah, Nick, I've got it. If you're going to ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no. Spoil sport. Any ideas? Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weird and unusual? Or was it just me? What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up, like a guy who's just found out he's going to be dead or something. Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick. Considering how you interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Yeah, if he wasn't nervous because of you, then maybe it's because of our new guilty client. So we still got that badge, I see. Well, I'm wrong, aren't I? Yeah, but I guess I just didn't think you'd keep on being one for this long. You have to admit you've had some close brushes with death because of your job. I fail to see how being a lawyer is more dangerous than channeling dead people. True. Blah 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 blah. I can't believe you've got an impersonator. I can't either. But look at the bright side. All the famous stars have been impersonating them. This isn't funny, Maya. It's not just impersonation. The guy stole my identity. And someone may have been wrongly convicted as a result. Guess you should have gone into showbiz, Nick? I will never understand how your mind works, Maya. So, how's the spirit medium training going? Well, I stand under the rushing waters of the shower heads every day. That's called taking a shower. What happened to the rushing waters of a waterfall? Well, I'm kind of taking a break. I'm having a bit of trouble right now, you know? Russia's incident must still be on your mind. I haven't seen Maya train at all since that time. I think Mia said that it's because Maya's kind of drawn these days. Mia helped me out in court again last time. It's so cool that you get to meet my sis like that. Yeah, well... Williams loses consciousness when we are training, so I don't get to see my sis. I never even thought about it that way. Hey, if you want to meet Mia, why don't we just have Pearls call her? No, I couldn't do that. I'd be too worried about her. I guess Maya's got all sorts of things to think about too, despite her immaturity saying otherwise. So I still can't remember anything about Godot. I already told you, I have no idea who he is, let alone why he dislikes me so much. Well, he sure seems to have a problem with you for some reason. You'd better watch your back, Nick. Coffee lovers can be quite bitter. You're just making that up, Maya. Digging up an old case that's already been ruled on. That's not like Gumshoe, is it? No, he barely manages to stay on top of the cases in front of him. Yeah, he's always busy and gets dirt pay. I mean, look at that dusty old coat he wears. Did you mean he gets paid dirt, or do you really think they pay him in gravel? Let's go to the criminal affairs department. January 6, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct. Nick? Looks like the Gumshoe isn't around. He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. These are the detectives' legs. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Don't die running a red light. Die the old-fashioned way, of old age. We have a winner. Inject a bit of humor, that's the key. He must be coming up with slogans for a safety campaign, I guess. A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute. That's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it, and now it's the national symbol of the police force. Really, man. So what's the pink one? It's new, right? She's not an it, Nick. She's a she, right, Chief? Yep, meet the pink badger. So one's called blue and the other's called pink, but they're both called badger? You got it. They're married. Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be together, Chief. You got it. That's marriage for you. Or a mascot that's deeper than the deepest of deep oceans. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? The mask turned up the bank? What's he doing? Hands up, you scalawags. You're under arrest. Hey, that's our job. Looks like Ron Delights opted for a new career. Quit surfing the net, Chief. Sorry, I was just, things were pretty tense in here. January 6th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. This is so nerve-wracking waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin you. How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? You put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Is this Maggie? Yes, I am totally and utterly let down. You? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie. Remember? Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. Wasn't she a policewoman? Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop too. What are you doing in here? Did I get you a quit? Oh sure, very funny. After the 5th rate defense job, you come in here and start making jobs. You better up and tell me what happened, Nick. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? Girl, you were tried for murder. At least now the real Mr. Right is here with me. But I won't let the world keep me down, sir. Time to smile for the camera. Smile your candid on camera. Hehe. This guard monitors the visitors room. I bet they don't get too many waitresses in here. He looks like he's getting a bit restless. Maggie Bird. So how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, I don't mind one bit. I tried being up on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of the life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into the mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. So what happened? This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Trivia. Very good, huh? Trivia? Yeah, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Very good. So, there are 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. Spiky hair. Imposter. And why is this guy using a scouter? Are you in Dragon Ball Z or something? And then poison. One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Don't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I've never seen the guy before. Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer. You saw him, right? Of course, a good waitress must be attentive to clientele. So, you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway. How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright. I guess the answer to my question is my phony. Huh? Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get the description of the guy. So, if she saw the murder, why were I still convicted? Because no one else saw. Well, yeah. Say what? Yeah, man, the one put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, Arion. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. A ghost? But how's that possible? I don't know, but nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Maybe we should have called your granny instead. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. And how did you get that? What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy? No, sir. That's what Arion said, but I don't see how they could have missed him. The other guy. The one who took the coffee to the two... I was the one who took the coffee to the two men. Oh, and what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? One of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. And the other... and there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? Oh, welcome, baby. Thank you for coming. It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for the debut, I guess. So it was a band CD, maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. Get serious, Myla. Would you buy the CD of a group named that? What was the name of that group again? MC Hexor? No, MC... And what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well built, like the victim, really. That badge, is it real? Of course it's real. That's what they all say. But I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec. She's biting on it? She bit into it. And I left a few teeth marks too. I can see that. I just wish I could remember if this means it's real or a fake. I said it was real. I know I used to be on the police force, sir, but I'm incarcerated now, so I can't use my connections to help you. All I can help you out with is the menu at Trivia, sir. Oh, don't let it get you down, Maggie. Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Arg. Hey, Maggie. Was my evil double I am here too? Oh, I don't remember phoning you, Maya. It would have been so cool. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm going to get you to create this... I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said. Is this what Lotta would say? Okay, I get the picture, but you've met me in person before, so how come you didn't realize that the guy wasn't the real me? I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little. Well, okay, so you're a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and... So the guy was nothing like me then? Really, man? But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Do you really make a person out by their clothes and hairdo? Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an impostor? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, but it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in absence of the genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright? Hmm? Do you think we'll win next time, sir? Well, the fake obviously was the killer. My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. But I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, got sick from all sorts of foods. I failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed the phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive, because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Jin Eop is really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him, don't you worry. I'll get Jin Eop for you. Phoenix, eh? Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where 3BR is then. Right. There sounds where the murder took place. Yes, sir. Then you go. Please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. Alright, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. No matter what happens, I never let things get me down. You're always so positive, aren't you, Maggie? Macho Maggie bird, they say. The early bird catches the worm, a bird into the wind. All those phrases are named after you? And I never turn my back on anything. So you're always so strong, aren't you, Maggie? Macho Maggie bird, they say. I'm a tough old bird. Tough old bird, Nick. Hehe, do you get it? Yeah, I get it. for help last year? It was nothing. I'm glad we got you off the hook. I hope you can help me out this year too. Yeah, me too. It'd be sweet if we could get that verdict overturned. Blah 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 blah. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. He really looked out for me when I was on the bus. Have you seen him recently? No, he's never been to the restaurant. I guess he's not a fan of French cuisine, huh? He's an instant noodle type of guy after all. Yeah, he pressed the simple things in life. Or he's just simply too poor to afford anything else. Poor guy. Alrighty, next location. Journey 6, Trivia. Journey 6, Trivia. Oh, look at this place. Look, more like smell. What's it with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? What kind of picture is this? Actually, I'm not all that into that. No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here? Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant and it's open for business. Hello. Hello. Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. It's a rack full of fashion magazines and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my college clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. There's something stuffed in behind the rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. Oh, this paper, it's from December 3rd, the day of the murder. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. What? Sports paper added to the court record. Sports paper. Dates from December 3rd, the day of the incident, found at Trivia. A paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. I better try to find out everything I can about it. As the restaurant's front entrance, the sign hanging on the door written in French. It probably says open or closed. Right. Must be one or the other. But I don't know which since I do not shock about French. Phoenix, come on. I should learn at least a little bit. The inside currently says closed. Fermi. The outside currently says open in correspondingly. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of these personally. Let's see, a bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and look, 5 Bonacina cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmoo knows this much. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. That's a cash register, Maya. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way.  。 This table sit nicely, it just needs a customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower. I don't think Phoenix really a sunflower can be identified quite easily. Even I could have told you that. Those are the only kinds of flies I know. Taking a bit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Even I know more flowers than Grey Phoenix. Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool, I love snow, let me see. It's not white, it's not even snowing. Got you, I was only kidding, Maya. Nick! The lies that are okay today and the lies that definitely aren't. All I did tell was an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. By the way, I'm not a dog. Definitely not. Absolutely. No. I'm not. No. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah. One. This must be the table where the murder occurred. A full month after? I guess so, with all this police tape around it. And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know? And why can I picture you doing just that? I can as well. 573 ways to save money. This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. Oh, it's sports paper. Let's see. The Guts and Brawn managed to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie, the paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Guts got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Trebia. Really? That's strange. Trebia doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir. MC Bomber. That was the name that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. I guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all, eh? So that $100,000 must be the down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Grain or the Spirit Song. Okay, Maya, stop it right there. So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, it means this newspaper might have belonged to the victim. You're right. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? My throat is getting kinda dry. One moment. Better. Better. Let's go to the terminal first. Okay, never mind. Nothing new. Right and go. MC Bomber. And don't forget the 100,000 too. There's something about that name, MC Bomber. Yeah, it's a pretty unusual name. Everyone's worried about bombs these days, I guess. I'm not sure that has any bearing on anything related to this case. Anyway, we should really look into this some more. January 6, Trépia. Oh la la, bonjour, welcome to la Trépia. Oh, hello. What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Oh no. Bienvenue, welcome to my petit restaurant. Who? Bienvenue? Oh no, my petit tulip. Who? Me? Look at his face. Like kitten rejected by its own mother. Are you fatigued now? Let's try to give this guy a French accent. Alors, you need this. An aromatic buff au mélange of la Neroli and Laros. My personal recommendation. You think I need what? Oui, just add a couple of drops of this mixture to the bath water and voila! It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic. Really? And voila, monsieur? Me? Look at that face, like a puppy rejected by life itself. You're fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot, and maybe a hint of oui. I will add la peppermint and la clarissa sachet for fragrance exceptionnelle. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Alors, if you will be seated, I will bring you a special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat, we're lawyers. Mais bien sûr, I know this already, monsieur. You're La Phoenix, right, no? Yes, you know me. Oui. I'll never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. I guess he was cross-examined by a mysterious Xeniop. It looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impression Xeniop's been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté. Help. As a rack full of fashion magazines, they're all in French. Looks like Mr. Armstrong doesn't get any newspapers. Well, it wouldn't exactly suit the feel of the place, would it? And why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic in these Max, Maya? Well, I'd look stunning in some of those Parisian frocks, huh? Found that sportsman's paper finds. Blah blah blah. Okay. Trépia. So what does Trépia mean? I know trade, that means 3. right? No. No. Très bien is français. In English, you would say very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. L'atmosphère is très bien, and la cuisine is très bien. If the food is so good, why aren't there any customers in here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la haute cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. No, Phoenix. Hot cuisine is the very expensive, high-quality cuisine, like in a 5-star restaurant. 3-star restaurant. Since I have lost money, I do not have enough hands. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui, for la moment. No one has answered my advertisement, poor ma. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. I am la chef, I am la manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist. Aroming what? A practitioner d'aromatherapy. The art of soothing the soul with delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but... So what happened? So could you tell me what you know about the accident? Yeah, it makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month ago has passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee, Sat is not too annoyed. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead. Mon Dieu, oui, he was dead. Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died, was he alone? Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but... La police has asked me many times, are you sure there was no one else at the table to ask? But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? So who is this old man that you mentioned? At the time of La Mera, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? Mary, as usual, came along that day. At the time of La Mera, it was here. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at the VtubeStudio. But May swears there were 2 people. Mademoiselle, la lawyer. I could not prove this, no? About the lawyer, that was me, I suppose. I'm bien sûr. Wow, he's the first person who said that it wasn't me. He said yes and not no. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Who's the one making stuff up? Please, monsieur, there is no need to show me that. You are more. Felix right. The worst defense attorney in town. I think I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me from the last time we met. Did I show you this badge? You flashed it to everyone in the restaurant. Looks like Senior is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick. I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense of God said it was a little, how do you say, lacking, perhaps? Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You were pretty colorful. Oh, oui, and so handsome. Oh, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been. Every time you opened your mouth, the whole courthouse stared. Oh my, that is something I don't want to imagine. We found the sports paper in the magazine review. One of my customers wants a fitted bride. Do you have an idea which customer it was? The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, is the from her kitchen. Oh la la, you're such a pretty smile, my petite tulip. Oui? Oui, the smile is the most important thing for us girls. N'est-ce pas? Sure. If you want a job here, it is yours, precious. Mon Dieu, what beauty! That's my sister. Ari, another delight. But you have a certain je ne sais quoi that I do. But you have a certain je ne sais quoi that I do not sense from your sister. I do? So throw your head eye. Thrust out your feminine features. Do not lose out, ma fille. You are a woman extraordinaire. Do you look like you need cheering up or something? About this. Félicitations. Mais qu'est-ce que c'est? Je ne comprends. Nick, don't just make something up. He literally just asked, what the hell is that? The cook. About this. Maggie was a policewoman once, n'est-ce pas? Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oui, she was the suspect in the La Mer investigation, no? Oh, you know about that? That is why I gave her a La Parfum for la happiness. Happiness perfume? Oui, blended from bergamot like I've given you before. But she's been arrested again and found guilty this time. This is true. A natural aroma of happiness must have been very strong. Just admit with your perfume doesn't work. I am not surprised you was la principal suspect after something like that took place before my very eyes. Something like what? What is this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? I've got to ask this guy for our info instead. Shaw Armstrong, the Bias owner and chef, a witness in the case who is also into aromatherapy. It is hard to imagine, I know, but I was an apprentice for 5 years in La Caille, Paris. And what? Wow, in Paris? Just something that la chef said It was something la chef said to me that made me decide to open my own restaurant. What was it? That awful man said to me, you must train for another 10 years. It was such a shock, so unexpected. But you would have to be a fool to do this, no? When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Oui, I suppose you could say so. So what happened? No, it was it's just nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy, but she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Oui, it is true. But if there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. Oops, that was finished. Alright. So please tell us anything you know. Cyclops? Rayman? No, what are we going to do, Nick? We just have to report. What the? What's wrong? The Magatama, it's gone. Hmm? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. What? But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong. Could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves. Who? Him? The old man that spends all of his time at the Dollar Park. The park? Oh, the park? What park's that? Painted restaurant. It's called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Je vous en prie, my dear. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. Sorry, I did my Magatama go. Channel 6, Vitamin Square. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick, that's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy-looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Oh yeah, he's not throwing seeds for them, he's throwing seeds at them. What kind of cramps is that? My drunkenness threat level has just been raised to red. Alright, I'm pretty tired, so I'm saving the game and we'll continue next time. Thank you for coming, everyone. This one. Oh, thank you for the follow, Peterkin. I didn't notice, so sorry for being late in noticing. Today's been quite a long day for me. I had an appointment and all, and I also checked out quite a few job offers. So, wish me luck for the future. Also, let's see who we can raid today. I'm sure there will be something I can raid. Let's see. Oh, Kai is live, so how about we raid Kai? Also, thank you for coming again today, and please stay around for the raid. Thank you for coming. Good night and oyasuwo. And the raid message will be... One moment. Totally not a doggo raid. Thank you for coming and good night.